Hello, what's going on? I hope you're having an amazing day, afternoon, evening, or night. If you're not, I'm gonna send you some good energy and stuff like that. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If you're going through some stuff and you need some help, I do have coaching links down below. Spiritual coaching. You could get advice from your spirit guides. It's a lot of stuff down below. You know what I'm saying? But cause YouTube, y'all will see this at some point. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while for y'all though. I ain't gonna lie. Cause right now is June 24th. I don't know what YouTube. Whenever you see this, I have a whole new PowerPoint up on my Patreon about the Omniverse. Cause I'm gonna include CIA documents, quantum physics things. Cause I already have damn near 2 hours of content on my Patreon about the Omniverse. Right. Inside this video though, I want to make it very simple because even with the PowerPoints and charts that I made for y'all, it could still be hard to understand it. So with that being said, here's how you access it, right? Go to collections on my Patreon, right? I have a lot of stuff right here, you know what I'm saying? But and there's more besides these playlists if you go to my homepage, right? But boom, right? You go to PowerPoints and documents and charts, right? I have a whole bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So crystal tablets, it's more than just the emerald. I broke down more than just the emerald inside this, you know what I'm saying? You have pretty right. Even this deals with the Omniverse also, but mainly these three, right? I broke down the structure of it and kind of how they formed. But I'm gonna do this like in the next PowerPoint. I'm gonna include the different realms that helped to form them, like this, how the celestial realm helped to form the multiverse and stuff like that. I'm gonna include that shit. I'm gonna include like fucking stuff from Marvel and possibly Dragon Ball Z and stuff. I'm gonna include way more shit inside the next PowerPoint, bro. I'm gonna include, like I said, CIA documents. It's gonna be mad shit inside the next one, right? But even without that one, I still have this one. Then I have this, how to understand it on a deeper level. I have how your soul experiences it. You know what I'm saying? I got deep. You know what I'm saying? This is damn near 2 hours, right? I did the math. It's about 116 minutes, all three of these together, right? 116 minutes, right? It's about that, right? So with that being said, I'm gonna show y'all a document, a very quick one, right? Let me just pull it up right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just have it up for y'all right now as I talk, right? Because people talk about the Omniverse sometimes. I've seen it mentioned like Ben 10 Omniverse. I've really seen YouTubers speak on it about that. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen people mention the five harmonic universes, but people don't really be explaining that in an easy ass way. And it's kind of it's just not. So look, I have more than just this, right? There's stuff you can't see down here, of course. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna reveal that as I go on, right? So with that being said, damn, it's only been 2 minutes. Okay, but I thought I was talking for two. I thought I was talking too much. Let me get into this video right now. Look, bro. So we exist within inside the Omniverse, right? Now, what is the Omniverse? Omniverse, right, means look, omni and verse. Omni means all, and then verse is a pattern of vibration. You know what I'm saying? A verse is a rhythm, which is a pattern of vibration. So omniverse means the all verse or all patterns of vibration. We exist within inside of all patterns of vibration. People say that we're multidimensional. I mean, we are, but people say that in a way that is not. That's not what you even mean when you say that. Because multidimensional, right, means being composed of multiple dimensions. Dimensions are not places. People think I'm multidimensional, so I exist on the 8D, 9. That's not what that. I mean, you do exist on those planes. That's like being a multi-layered being and an omniversal being, right? But multidimensional is having multiple dimensions, like length, width, height, time, space, light. Those are dimensions. A dimension is a measurable extent, not a place. You know what I'm saying? Or a plane. It's not any of those. So being multidimensional means that you're composed of many dimensions. You're composed of length, width, height, time, space, light. You are composed of these things, right? Facts. Now, being an omniversal being, right, means that you exist on every single pattern of vibration, aka frequency, because a frequency is a pattern of vibration. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, everything's based upon vibration and frequency, right? We're experiencing a great pattern of vibration, right? And that's what Archverse means. I forgot to even put that there. I'm not gonna lie. My bad. Hold up. All right, boom. So we have Archverses right now. The Omniverse, right? Don't see the Omniverse as like a place. Omniverse is just a term to encapsulate every single Archverse. Because when I explain the Archverses, right? I explain them as being separate, like you have this arc verse, then that arc verse, but they're all connected via the omniverse. Like how Source, right? Source is not an actual being, right? Source is what is used to encapsulate all things. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you don't talk to source because source can't talk. Source encapsulates and goes beyond talking. You know what I'm saying? You just experience source. You know what I'm saying? You can experience the omniverse, but you don't really go to the omniverse because the omniverse is the sum total of every single verse. Like you're always inside the omniverse. You see what I'm saying? At all times, right? So with that being said, our arc verse, right? Arc means great. So like arc demon's a great demon, archangel, great angel. You see what I'm saying? Arc verse is a great verse. It's a great pattern of vibration, right? So with that being said, with these five main arc verses, right, that people also call harmonic universes, right? These are the five main patterns of vibration which are a part of the great vibration. Let me explain why they call it harmonic universe, right? You see, if they said harmonic verses, I'd be cool with that too, but there's only one universe, right? Universe means one verse. The universe is a unified. You're gonna see what I'm gonna get there, right? You're gonna see why there's only one universe, right? But because there's only one universe, right? I don't like saying harmonic universe. Harmonic verses, I could say that too, but arc verse is cool too. Now they are harmonic, right? When it comes to like sound, right? Imagine you have one long ass wave, right? The harmonics of that wave are the different frequencies of that one wave. So one part could be like this, this one could be like this. This one could be like, you know what I'm saying? Like I mean, y'all probably get it, but a part of me does want to draw a picture. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Hold up. So y'all see this picture, right? With how this one's straight, these are spiky, these are curved, these are small, these are big as shit. This is one wave, right? But every new pattern is a new harmonic. You see what I'm saying? So that's what a harmonic actually is. Niggas be saying that word and don't know what the fuck they saying. I know that for a fact because I fully understood what the fuck a harmonic was about a week ago. Hey, and that's why I can explain it way easier. You see what I'm saying? It's literally just the different patterns of one wave. You see what I'm saying? Which is what an arc verse also is, right? So boom, that's why people call it harmonic universe, right? But it's more like a harmonic verse. It's a harmonic pattern within inside of the one great verse of the omniverse. You see what I'm saying? But with that being said, right? Let me pull this back up, right? Because now that we understand what an arc verse is, right? What is the first arc verse? Now let me pull up. Actually, let me do this real quick, right? Because I'm gonna type in as I say this, right? Um, Omniverse structure, because people already naturally put out. I saw a picture where dang, this isn't the one I wanted. Moti. Let me do arc verses. Arc verses. Um, damn. Hold on. I gotta find it real quick. God damn it. So you see this picture, right? I found this by typing in arc versus chart, right? You know what I'm saying? It's right here, right? Boom. So you see how you have now these are something completely different, right? These are likely because I'm still learning more about these right here, but my guys told me to focus on these first. I'm actually getting to these real soon, right? But these deal with something different, right? Anyway, you see how they have universe, multiverse, metaverse, xenoverse, hyperverse, and omniverse, right? Saying that these are all part of the omniverse, right? You know what I'm saying? People how universe and multiverse are like kind of together, then these three are like on their separate John, then it all links inside the omniverse. This was how it was getting explained to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I saw this chart, I'm like, oh yeah, this is facts. Now I don't use the name Xenoverse and Hyperverse, right? But when you see Xenoverse and Hyperverse, that's the same as my Megaverse and Superverse. Now I know it says Megaverse over here, but my guys are like, nah, universe, like uni, multi, meta, mega, super. That's how they. I like how the fuck that sounds, and it's like when my guys were kind of saying it, that felt more better. I was gonna say more better. That felt better than Xeno and Hyper. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, right? Let me show y'all now. If you guys want to say Xeno and Hyper, that's cool. Just change my words out with something else. You know what I'm saying? Now, boom, right here. All right. So with that being said, right here's the first arc verse, right? Boom. The superverse is what I call it, right? This is infinite consciousness, right? Now, what is consciousness, right? Consciousness is a state of awareness when awareness becomes aware of itself. So, consciousness, right, is when source awareness became aware of itself, right? And when this happened, it begins to cause a vibration, right? Which is why this is the first pattern of vibration. You see? Now this forms from the 11D through the 9D. I explained that down. Like this whole entire chart kind of shows what the fuck I mean. You know? Oh, well, yeah. This chart is also inside of here, and yeah, like these videos kind of cover how the 11D and 9D make up the superverse. But I'm gonna explain that even more inside the next PowerPoint, which is already up by the time YouTube sees this. But when it comes to the 11D and 9D, right? One may say, why isn't the 12D a part of it, right? Because when it comes to a section glossary, right? When they speak on harmonic universes, they have more than 12 densities, right? And they call them dimensions, which is wrong because, off definition of dimension, a dimension is not a plane or a density. It's a measurable extent, like length, width, height, times. You know what I'm saying? I explained that, right? So with that being said, I think I did, right? Did I explain? Well, omniversal. Okay, I think. Fuck it. Anyway, with the 11D90 shit, right? The 12D is when you actually exit out the superverse and then go back to the absolute or source. You see what I'm saying? So with inside the 12D, there is no vibration. Therefore, it cannot be considered a great pattern of vibration. You see what I'm saying? That's when you dip off into the absolute. You see what I'm saying? Now with Ascension Glossary, right? They group these as 1 to 3, 4 to 6, and so on and so like this wouldn't be 11D to 9D. This would be like fucking I don't even fucking know for real. I don't feel like doing the fucking math. I could pull it up actually. Hold the fuck up. Yeah, niggas got a fucking 13, 14, and 15 density. And it's like, what? And there just needs to relate to love, power, and wisdom. Which is like, bro, these are principles and different energies. These are not densities. These are like there's not a love plane. Like there are realms that are composed of a lot of love energy. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of green ray energy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why it's like this. Like I feel like the person who made this intuitively knew that there's 5 harmonic universes, and they had to fucking add this shit to make it make sense. But it's like no, bro. They're all like they're linked together because nigga, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna pull up this one now, right? The Megaverse, right? Megaverse is 9 to 7. Like they interlink. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at this chart, you can see how you see all these interlinking circles. That's how they interlink. You see what I'm saying? They interlink. You know, they're all and then even 1 and 2, then 2 and 3, they all interlink. Those are like those deal with octaves. You know what I'm saying? Like you have harmonics and you have octaves also. You know what I'm saying? Which that's a whole different video for a whole different topic. Which may be inside the PowerPoint about the Omniverse that I made by the period of time that YouTube sees this, right? Today is June 24th. I don't know when YouTube is seeing this. I'm not gonna lie. Probably July. Probably man, y'all might be seeing this like July 20 something. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't know. Anyway, the Megaverse, right, is infinite energy. Now understand this, right? When consciousness begins to vibrate, it begins to become energy. You see what I'm saying? Like energy is the physical form of consciousness, and then matter is the physical form of energy. You see what I'm saying? And even in the CIA, they talk about a consciousness energy matter matrix, right? I think that's how they describe it. Hold on, let me find out real quick. Yeah, they call it the consciousness, matter, and energy triangle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mentioned that because consciousness and energy are not the same. Like when consciousness begins to vibrate, right? It starts to become energy. You know what I'm saying? Then once it becomes energy, this is when you get the megaverse. At this point, it's a different pattern of vibration. Hold on, does this chart have 5? 1, 2, 3. Oh shit! Hold the fuck. Let me I might make a whole new picture. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. All right, I like this. You know what I'm saying? So you see how right here it's be. I should have made this like a little bit like some smaller Jones and stuff like that. But you see how like it's like little ripples, right? This is like when it's like consciousness type shit, right? You know what I'm saying? You have infinite like over here. You know what I'm saying? It's like the 12D. You know what I'm saying? There ain't shit here at all. You know what I'm saying? It's the 12D, and then you enter the whole Omniverse type shit, which encapsulate. Yeah, I like how like the whole entire desk, right? This is the Omniverse, right? The whole desk is the Omniverse, right? You know what I'm saying? Right? Right? And the Omniverse encapsulates every single Archverse. You see what I'm saying? You see? And it's like it's like here's when it begins to vibrate type shit, right? Like right here's the 12D. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the 12D, which begins to enter and make the first Archverse being the fucking superverse, right? You know what I'm saying? So 11D through 9D, right, is the superverse with like it's beginning to vibrate and stuff like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Over here it ain't shit. Or some 12D shit. 11D begins to vibrate, right? You know what I'm saying? Right? And then once it vibrates fully and forms energy, boom, you got this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? You got the motherfucking megaverse, right? Which is 9D through 7D, right? You know what I'm saying? That's the megaverse, right? Infinite energy, right? After that, boom, you know what I'm saying? Easy, right? Infinite eternal realms, right? So as it keeps on vibrating, right, you start getting these are the infinite eternal realms, right? You know what I'm saying? You get but let me say this too. The frequencies probably don't look like this at all. I just made this picture to have an easy understanding for y'all, right? But yeah, this is now the fucking metaverse, right? So this is infinite eternal realms. So this is what that means, right? From so consciousness begins to vibrate in order to form energy, right? Now from this energy, right, this energy begins to form as realms. Now a realm is a field or domain of activity, right? So it's pretty much an area where life could take place at, right? So you have these realms, right? That are just infinite. I mean, you have these infinite realms, right? There are unlimited realms, right? And every single realm is eternal. It never dies. So, like with like galaxies, right, are physical manifestations of realms, right? This galaxy, right, at some point is going to die. This galaxy is not eternal. Now, this galaxy, I'm pretty sure, does exist on a metaversal level, which means that on that level, it is eternal, but on the physical level, it's not eternal, nigga. Like the Milky Way is not eternal. You know what I'm saying? Inside the metaverse, you may call it some other fucking name. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like the Milky Way could be called the fucking like one name for it is actually the Woo-Poo. You know what I'm saying? That could be its name when it's fucking eternal. Who the fuck knows, right? Anyway, right? Inside the metaverse, you have infinite, unlimited realms, which are all eternal and never die, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, that was actually a problem at some point because if you have a realm that never dies, right? Imagine if that realm is chaotic and just now has eternal chaos. You see what I'm saying? You see? Like that shit would fucking suck. That's why beings inside the metaverse eventually made the multiverse. You know what I'm saying? Which is infinite temporal realms. Now temporal relates to time, so it's still unlimited realms. But now at some point they eventually died the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Now, hold on, let me pull that one Arcverse picture back up real quick. Hold up. Alright, so I'm about to get into why these are linked, but as you can see, the multiverse and universe are the only ones that have temporal realms, right? But I'm gonna explain that a bit more, right? But yeah, the multiverse has infinite temporal realms. So that's like this shit right here, right? You know what I'm saying? Like before you have the superverse, then you have a new pattern of vibration, which is the motherfucking megaverse. Then a new pattern, which is the metaverse. They have a new pattern, the multiverse, right? There is unlimited timelines, right? But now there's actually timelines. Like inside the metaverse, there are no timelines, right? Because in the sense of this, like when I say timeline, I mean that it has a beginning, middle, and end. This has no beginning, middle, and end. You know what I'm saying? Metaverse has no beginning, middle, end. Right here they have a beginning, a middle, and an end. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, right, there's unlimited, but they still have that. Then with the universe, now understand that this was a conflict also because with infinite temporal realms, right, you would have like definite you would have like understand that with temporal realms, right, you have realms that have different timelines, right? There's different like since it's infinite, right? There's timelines that are exactly similar. Like I'm talking to you, right? But instead of saying talking, I said I'm chatting to you. And instead of saying you, I said I'm chatting to yous. And I had a black coat on. You see, like instead of doing this, I could have did that. You see, I could have had this ring over here. Like so many differences, right? And it's like you would have different timelines fight with each other, and like it was still kind of chaotic, right? So at some point they said, "Nigga, we gotta unify all these timelines into one unified space-time continuum, which is the universe, aka the one verse." You see what I'm saying? That's why it's only one universe, one verse. You know what I'm saying? They all got linked into one harmonious pattern of vibration, right? Now the universe, right, is finite temporal realms, aka galaxies, right? Because there's not infinite galaxies. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull up the exact number real quick. It's a range, but they have a finite number. You see what I'm saying? How many galaxies? Fuck it, I'm gonna just pause the video real quick. Hold up. Alright, boom. So as you can see, it says there's 2 trillion inside the observable universe. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, they could have said 3 trillion, but no, this is a finite number. You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, it's different from this because there's infinite temporal realms, right? That have various timelines. You see what I'm saying? Like, because like inside the internal, so there could be, since there's infinite eternal realms, right? You could have an octopus realm, right? You know what I'm saying? That just lives for eternity, right? But inside the multiverse, right? Once that octopus realm becomes temporal with a beginning, middle, and end, there is various timelines of that one octopus realm. And that's just of that one octopus realm. There could be a whole different octopus realm. You know what I'm saying? That has its own multiple timelines. You know what I'm saying? So up here, it was just the fucking octopus one. You had the purple octopus one, blue octopus one, red octopus one. Now down here, there's fucking infinite red octopus ones, infinite blue ones, infinite purple ones. You see what I'm saying? Infinite blue and purple, infinite blue and red, infinite blue, red, and green. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? But down here, they all converge into one space-time continuum that's finite. Because right here, they wanted it to become finite, right? They wanted the realm to become finite. They wanted it to have a beginning, middle, and end, right? But even if you have a finite realm, right? If there's infinite of them bitches, there's different timelines for that finite realm. So it's like, yeah, it may end over here, but it's still going on over here and over there and over there and over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's different timelines for it. You know what I'm saying? So all those timelines and realms converge into one space-time continuum, which has a beginning, middle, and end. That's going to be one string of space and time. You see what I'm saying? And the different galaxies, right, are the different realms which got linked inside this universe. Like I said, there's infinite realms inside of these bitches, right? Some of these realms do not manifest physically. If they did, there would be way more than fucking 2 trillion. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, right, the realms that wanted to become physical and experience the space-time continuum, they formed themselves as galaxies. Then you had the different dimensional spaces inside that realm form as stars, and the different worlds form as planets, and the different birthing place for stars and dimensional spaces to be nebulas and all that shit, right? So I tried to make this simple. So because I'm gonna make it very simple right the fuck now, right? The Archverse, right, is all patterns of vibration, right? You know what I'm saying? It's all patterns of vibration, right? All these bitches, right? You know what I'm saying? All these bitches, right? That's the Omniverse, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're always in the Omniverse because the Omniverse contains all the frequencies, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, Archverse, goddamn, where the fuck is the boom? Archverses, right? Are great verses are great patterns of vibration. So all these different patterns are different arc verses, right? You know what I'm saying? And then the motherfucking superverse is a pattern of vibration, right? That deals with infinite consciousness, right? Which is not much vibration, right? But there still is. This is not a perfect straight line, as you can see, right? You know. So that being said, infinite consciousness is the superverse, right? Which is pretty much when consciousness begins to become aware of itself. It's when awareness becomes aware of itself, forming itself as consciousness, beginning to vibrate itself, and then form as energy within inside of the megaverse. So you have infinite consciousness, infinite energy. Then from that infinite energy, you get infinite eternal realms. From those infinite eternal realms, you get infinite temporal realms. Then from those, you get finite temporal realms, which all converge into one space-time continuum. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, right, this space time continuum is gonna end at some point, right? But even when this ends, because all the energy from the multiverse makes the universe. How can we see that? Haven't you been like, oh, should I do this or do that? You know what I'm saying? Now you ended up doing this and not that. However, when you thought about should I do this or that, when you thought about that, you saw the timeline and thought about it, and that timeline had a certain energy to it, right? When you thought about it, you said, nah, I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? So the energy of that still influenced this timeline and made you do this instead of that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, like like inside your mind, right? Which is the 4D. If you peep game, nigga, the multiverse is in between the 5D. Like the multiverse is in between. The multiverse is the 3D to the 5D, right? And the 4Ds in the multiverse, right? Which is the mental plane, right? You experience the multiverse through your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? That's one way. You know what I'm saying? When you think, oh, should I do this or that? You know what I'm saying? And the energy, right? Those thoughts influence this space time continuum right here. You see what I'm saying? So it's like this is a very, very simple and easy way to understand the different arc verses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you have infinite consciousness, then infinite energy, then infinite eternal realms, then infinite temporal realms, and then finite temporal realms, which converges to one space-time continuum. You see what I'm saying? And then yeah. So YouTube, by the time y'all see this, I'm gonna have a really in-depth PowerPoint. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Um, you know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned for that. Was y'all even able to see, hold up? Was y'all able to see these words? Oh yeah, y'all can see the words. Okay, cool. My face not blocking that shit, right? Yeah, straight. Okay, boom. So yeah, yeah. You can screenshot this if you want to and stuff like that. I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? You know, take your notes and shit like that, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I love you all. I'm gonna catch you in the next video. And yeah, peace out.